good morning, good late evening, I guess, and good morning. This is a good segment today for Pillow Talk. Early Wednesday morning. Again, I say this is a pre-recording. I'm here with my husband Neil, and we're gonna talk about mental health in men. I usually do things for the women, and I realize I be forgetting about the man, and it's supposed to be for everybody. So please forgive me, man, because women is not the only ones who going through stuff mentally, physically, and spiritually. And we leave you guys out because we look at you guys like you guys can handle it on your own, and you can't. We supposed to be a team, and we all in this together. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to this segment from Jason Williams, okay? Jason Wilson. Listen, he whispered to me. Jason Wilson, okay? Hold on.
Honest, who do you call when you are at your lowest? Who is that one person?
Nobody. I'm a man. No one cares.
Not a single soul. Nobody.
No one. Because I'm all alone.
I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I don't call anyone.
Nobody. I'm a guy. Nobody gives a shit.
Speaking for the guys when I say this, literally no one.
Y'all call someone?
Nobody. Just nobody. I know what you're talking about. You guys.
No one. I'm a man.
And this really broke my heart because we had an episode in our household after COVID, and I never understood it until I seen this video. It kind of made me sad because we don't listen to our man. I'm guilty of that as well. And ladies, if you're out there, especially if your man is suffering with cancer or anything, listen to them because they feel like they can't talk to us, that we don't understand. And some of the guys even feel like they was taught to not vent. Like my son, for instance, I used to tell him, he used to get in trouble for crying. And I had to stop that because it's okay to cry. He's human. He's supposed to cry. He's supposed to clean his spirit. I realized when I was sick, and a nurse named Terry, used to say, Tasha, it's okay to cry. Cry. When you feel like screaming, feel like crying, cry. And it took me now, when I listened to this Jason Wilson segment, crying is good for your soul. It's good for the guy's soul. So take the time and listen to your husband, your sons, your boyfriend, whoever. Take time to listen to the opposite sex, even if they're just your caretaker. Now, tell them about what happened.
It kind of first started about 2-3 months ago, where some stuff, I had some extra pressure and stuff on me, and it was the first signs of it. And so I just kind of wanted to talk to somebody, and nobody was there. Everybody was quick to respond when you talk, but not everybody was slow to listen. And so I just kind of sucked it up. And I didn't know. A few months later, it came and hit me even harder. And it was just because there's a lot of stuff was going on. I was out of work due to COVID, so finances wasn't looking right. Then me thinking that maybe I brought COVID in the house and it went through the whole house. And on top of that, had one of my closest friends. They died, and then turned around. I had some more guys that passed. And what I realized is everybody got a breaking point. Men, society, even us as men, we don't understand that it's all right when when you feel that whole pressure of the world on you, because we tend to suck it all in.
Yeah.
And we have our little moments where we actually vent, but nobody take notice to it.
And you're right about that, because when he was venting to me, I was thinking like he was saying, like, I don't want to be in a marriage no more. And it was funny because I was like, okay, then, listen, let me pay. You know me, being me, thinking the opposite. And we got to stop doing that, ladies. We got to stop thinking the totally opposite when the man vent. Because sometimes guys don't know the meaning of words, and they just say the first thing that comes in their mind, and they don't really mean it. And he wasn't talking about, because how you said it, you was like, I'm just full. And kind of find out what I was thinking, he was tired. I was thinking he was talking about us, but he was actually talking about everything that was going on in his mind that I did not stop to ask, hey, you all right? Or I didn't sit down to just close my mouth and just listen. And that's something we have to learn how to do as women. Take our feelings out of it and just listen, because sometimes our flesh is the mess, and we don't understand. And we lead with the flesh and not with the spirit. And I'm going to finish letting, but what do you think as men? How can you deal with the situation?
It's easy. You have to cry. You have to talk to people. And I mean, some men, all right, men and us, men and women. When you see a man do something, let's say if he suffered from alcoholism, that's him venting, but he's venting in the wrong way. Whenever you see, even with single guys, when they indulge in a lot of sex, that's them dealing with things. That's the only way they feel they can satisfy something. And I have to tip my hat, and I'm very thankful for Jason Wilson, because he made me understand some stuff about myself. I mean, I never really listened to a guy. He made
the whole house understand.
Yeah, I mean, every time I listen to him, as a grown man, I mean a strong masculine man that holds stuff in, he brought me to a tip, because he hit on the things that we keep bottled up and the whole world don't listen to. They don't take notice to. And when you have a man that actually does that to you, man, it's like pressure get relieved stuff off of you. You could be like, wow, somebody else do know what we're going through out there. And you hear it from another man.
But check this out, because we only got like 6 more minutes. But listen, how do you feel about the parents out there that tell their son not to cry?
When it comes to a man, in some situations, like what Jason was teaching me about the lamb and the lion, with us in society, we tell our kids always to stay in lion mode. But as a child, they can't help but to be lambs. That's why their feelings get hurt so quick, or you can say something that you didn't think you said was bad, and they just ball up and cry. Because that was us as society, we teach them to be in lion mode all the time, especially us little young boys. And Jason teaches you, it's all right to cry. It's all right.
And it kind of hurts me, because it feels like we took away a lot from our young boys, because we teach them to be tough, and they're not even ready to be tough. They just a child. They're just a child. And it hurts me, because it's like, I feel like sometimes we strip our kids from their childhood, because we got our own perspective, if I'm saying it right, of how we think they are supposed to be. And we don't know. And then if a boy starts crying, the next thing you know, you always hear somebody, you need to teach him not to cry a lot and all of this stuff. And they look at the boy like he's a punk, but he's actually a lamb.
And when it comes down to it, nobody asks why. Then go in depth on why. Why is he crying? You know, we don't do that.
No.
We
and we
just
don't
say,
think
"Dry
his
it
feelings
up."
hurt or nothing.
Yeah, sometimes a little boy might fall to his knees and you thinking he hurt himself, but he might just be having a little episode, a little trauma or something. You never know. But we so quick to respond instead of quick and slow to listen that we just stuck in our own mind and just say, just dry it up, get up, do it again. And which is fine, but find out why first. Hey man, why you crying? What happened? Talk to me. Then, okay, all right, go ahead and finish crying. Get it out, and now let's do it again.
What I tell my son now is to basically go in your room, cry, or go in the bathroom and cry. Wash your face, and do better when you come out. Just go let it all out in the bathroom and wash your face, and just come back being better than who you were before. And just say, I'm going to do better or whatever. And if his feelings hurt, I ask him and he'll try to vent. But it's so hard because we told him to just suck it up. And now he looks at me different when I be like, open your mouth and just tell me what's going on. It's fine. You know, it's okay. And now he smiles and he explains himself or how he feeling. But you guys have to listen in to Jason Wilson. We have 3 more minutes, one minute. You have anything to say? Because this is going to be our whole sequel for February. As you know, this is going to be the love month. So me and my husband will be up here every Tuesday late evening and early Wednesday morning. And we're going to be talking about our man, giving a segment of good things. I know he followed Jason Wilson, and Jason Wilson has this new book out. I'm going to get it for him for his Valentine's Day present.
It's called Battle Cry.
Yeah, so that's going to be his Valentine's gift from me. But do you have any last words before next Tuesday?
Listen. Women and men, it's all right to pat your brother on the back and tell him it's all right, man, you doing good. And women, it's good to pat your man on the back and say, I love you, baby, you doing good. Sometimes it's good to take some of that pressure up off of them, just by simple pats on the back, simple words of encouragement. And it goes a long way, even though we think it don't. So, encourage each other, uplift each other, and just listen.
Well, this is all, folks. Thanks for you guys tuning in to Pillow Talk. And I said last Tuesday, and I actually mean next Tuesday, so please forgive me. But at the end of the day, like I told you guys, this is a pre-recording. So if you have any feedback that you want to talk about or want to hear, and you got more questions about Jason Wilson or you want to speak to Neil, you can email us at pillowtalklove@outlook.com. pillowtalklove@outlook.com. That's my Mr. Alkaline. He's good, but even the strong, just because I was thinking that he was Mr. Alkaline, sometimes, you know, they get weak, and we're supposed to be there for them. So, ladies, let's work on February. Let's just be there for our man in February. The suicide rate is up, and we need to just listen to everyone, even down to the kids. We got to listen to people, because I'm telling you, being stuck in the house, I was even getting depressed because I didn't want to be in the house. But you know what? Thank God for glory, and we all got stronger. Love you guys. Stay tuned, okay? Next Tuesday, Pillow Talk Love. Okay? Outlook.